Number 13th ranked Georgia, 3-1, 2-1 in the SEC, taking on Baylor. Georgia is favored. Baylor hasn't played any conference games yet, and they rank better in Georgia in majority of the categories. Georgia has one loss against South Carolina, who's ranked number 7th at the moment, and Baylor, of course, undefeated, 3 dominant wins. LeMay, though, is going off, 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. David Down, 1 interception, and 7 touchdowns, minimizing the turnovers. They're doing well. And here we go, guys. Baylor is on the road, rocking the alternate jerseys, and they're on fire. They're absolutely on fire. 3 dominating wins, destroying SMU, scoring 50+, taking down ranked Auburn and ranked Maryland, who were ranked 13th, and Georgia has taken that. And you can see here, Georgia's pass game is just so much better than Baylor's, but Baylor's run game has been unstoppable. Shock Linwood has been playing great football, and this offense runs through him, and let's see how they do here. And just to note, guys, and I don't know if anyone's been paying attention, but the last time Noah Walker faced Georgia, it was with South Alabama, and guess who the quarterback was? Yes, David Downs, and it was just atrocious. It was so bad. He threw 3 interceptions, couldn't get anything going, and they had to take him out, and Samuel Mateo had to come in and try to save this game. They eventually lost, but Samuel Mateo had provided that spark, but David Downs was just so bad, and he's looking for redemption with a nice 13-yard run, picking up the first down. It's 3rd and 11 now, and he's been playing really well. And there's a connection to Corey Coleman. Defender dived for it, tried to deflect the ball. He couldn't, though. David Downs under center. And there's Linwood. Is he going to go? No, he doesn't go all the way. 5 yards short, gets tripped up from behind. Here's David Downs pitching it to Linwood. That's going to be a big loss. But as I was saying, David Downs is looking for redemption. Let's see how he performs this game. And he connects with B.J. Allen. Picks up 7 yards. And here it is, 3rd down. And Georgia's just trying to do everything they can. And David Downs gets rid of it just in time to avoid the sack. And they're going to go for 3 here. Try to get on the board first. That was a good first drive for them. But Georgia is pleased that they prevented a touchdown. And they only got 3 points. And here is LeMay, 3rd and 9. Nothing on the first 2 downs. And it's a screen pass. Let's see if Baylor can stop them. And he pushes them out of bounds. And Baylor gets the ball back. It's a good start for both the offense and defense. Got Rhodes in motion. And here's David Downs. And he does not get it. He's a little jittery. Rhodes might have taken that for a first down. And David Downs is just off a little bit. And here is Keith Marshall. Breaks the tackle. And that's a nice 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. And he connects for a first down, gets away from a tackle, but he's brought down after 14 yards. There's Jordan Davis. We are nearing the end of the first quarter. It's a 3-0 game. Georgia is down. Obviously, it's not a big deficit. That's a big run by Keith Marshall. Speedy running back, 18 yards. And here's Georgia on the play action, and he connects with his fullback. Stiff arm, breaks a tackle, and he's in the end zone. What a play, what an effort by the fullback. First it was a stiff arm, then it was just breaking a tackle. There was no stopping him from getting into the end zone. Here's Linwood with a nice 6-yard run. It's going to be the last play of the first quarter. David Downs runs out, and he connects with Corey Coleman. Defender dives. Is he going to keep going? No, he gets pushed out. 29-yard gain, though, and that's going to end the first quarter. Georgia is on top, 7-3. It's a very close game. 114 yards to 54. And here is Shock Linwood. Gets the blocking he needs. Defender misses. And he's a speedy running back. Gets in the end zone for a touchdown. And Linwood's been doing this all season. He's not going to stop now. And they take the lead. It's a 3-point game now. And Baylor's on top. And here is LeMay. No one's coming after him. And there is Sean Oakman. And he doesn't get the sack. Just barely getting away. And here is LeMay connecting with his receiver out to midfield. 23 yards. They get a first down. And here he is. He's going to try to make a run. He gets tripped up. And they're there. Oakman gets the sack. 2nd and 10. Not a big loss there, though. No loss, actually. And 2nd down. It's a screen pass. He gets away. And he's pushed out of bounds after 8 yards. 3rd and 2. It's going to be a run, and Marshall is a very speedy running back. He's very quick. Here's LeMay. And he connects with his receiver, Terry, for the first down. And here is LeMay dropping back. No pressure. And he stiff arms. He's going to keep going. He gets pushed out. Jordan Davis, 11 yards. Baylor just can't seem to tackle. And here is the running back, J.J. Green, getting a 3-yard touchdown run. And Baylor is behind again. Georgia takes the lead. 14-10, still early in the second quarter. David Downs connects with B.J. Allen for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Let's see if Linwood can keep doing what he's doing. He's going to try to get the first down, and he just runs over a defender, getting 6 yards for the first down. And David Downs connects with Gus Penning, 17 yards. 2nd and 4, midway through the second quarter. They're in Bulldog territory, and Linwood tries to get away, but he's brought down, tackled for loss. 3rd and 7. David Downs has to play smart here. 3rd and 7. Here he is, and defender deflects it, Rankin, and Baylor can't get the first down. That was very, very risky pass by David Downs. And Georgia, here we go. They can't seem to put any pressure. Oh, and I spoke too soon. They get to him for a sack. It looked like he had a lot of time throwing. All of a sudden, defender just burst through. It's a screen pass on 3rd and 12, and he's brought down. That's a big loss, and Baylor's defense gets the job done, and they give David Downs and this team a minute 55 left to see if they can score. And here's David Downs connecting with Gus Penning, and defender had to look behind him to catch him there. A minute 42. Here's David Downs again, and he connects with Corey Coleman for 14 yards. Another speedy wide receiver. There's speed all over this field. Here's David Downs to B.J. Allen up the middle, 15 yards. What a drive they're putting together, and only 20 seconds went off the clock there. Here's David Downs on the option. He's going to keep it himself and get it into the end zone for a Baylor Bears touchdown, taking the lead once again. David Downs gets it done on his legs. And he's playing good football so far. Studio update, Texas A&M ranked 22nd, 1-3. I don't know how that's possible to be ranked with a 1-3 record. So is Arkansas, and they are beating Texas A&M. A&M doesn't deserve that ranking. And a minute left to go. Let's see if Georgia can convert this into points on 3rd and 5. No pressure. I don't know what Baylor's Bears defense is doing. And it's nearly picked off by Keontae Griffin. But it falls on the ground, and Baylor gets it back with 51 seconds left to go. Here's David Downs, and he finds B.J. Allen for 15 yards. He's been picking up first downs for this team. 46 seconds left to go, and there is Robbie Rhodes. Big gain, 165 yards for David Downs so far in this game. 32 seconds, drops back, and has time to throw, and there is Devin Chaffin, 13 yards, picking up the first down. 20 seconds. Baylor wants to get a touchdown here. And to B.J. Allen, but it was a little behind him. That could have been a touchdown. And let's see if Linwood will get into the end zone here on 3rd and 2. And he does. He gets the Baylor Bears on the scoreboard again, scoring another touchdown, his second, and they take the lead. And with this kick, it would be a 10-point lead. And they're so far looking like they're going to pull the upset. Georgia ranked 13th. Their ranking might dip if they lose this game. Down 10 though. It's not a huge deficit. They just have to improve their game. And David Downs so far, his revenge is working. I mean, he's playing really good football. Georgia really hasn't gotten his head. In the beginning, he was a little jittery, but Shock Linwood, my goodness, he's just playing really, really good football, and he's really taking a lot of the pressure off of David Downs. He gets 2 touchdowns this game, and all of them are rushing so far for Baylor. 2 of them for Shock Linwood, 1 for David Downs, and Linwood is just stacking up touchdowns every single game, multiple, and he is leading the league in yards and I believe rushing touchdowns as well. And you can see here, Georgia's run game not really working. Their passing game is under 100 yards, so Baylor has control here. They just have to put more pressure on Georgia and prevent them into and pressure them into mistakes, and hopefully take command of this game. And there is a screen pass, and he's brought down, tackled for loss, 3 yards. 3rd and 14 already. This defense has a strong start. They don't want to. They want to prevent a conversion here. Here's LeMay, no pressure, and it just hits the ground. No one was there, and Baylor gets the ball back, and they want to continue riding off of this momentum that they have working for them. And here's Linwood, and it looks like another big run in the making. Out to the 20, the 10. He breaks a tackle. He's in the end zone for another touchdown. 163 yards total for Baylor rushing, and majority of them come from this guy here, Shock Linwood. And the Georgia fans have been silenced. 31-14 game. Studio update on the Big 12. Texas Tech is tied with San Jose State. Texas Tech off to a good start, 3-0. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see if Georgia can make anything work. And there is Marshall. And he picks up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. 38 yards total for him. Baylor is just shutting him down so far in this game. And here's LeMay. And connects with Keith Marshall. Marshall gets the job done. Picks up the first down. 8 yards. 2nd and 10. Around the 37-yard line. Here is LeMay down the field, and he connects with his receiver. Blake Tibbs brought down, and they're in Bear territory. And here's Keith Marshall, the speeding running back, breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet. Defender dives, misses, and he's trying to stiff arm the defender there. That's a 35-yard rush. What a run. And here's Georgia, and there is Keith Marshall. He's in the end zone for a touchdown for Georgia. And they score, and they try to cut that deficit down to 10 points, back down to 10 points. And here's Baylor. They just got to keep this going. And here is Shock Linwood picking up 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Here is Devin Chaffin, and Georgia's defenders are right there. They bring him down. Tackle for loss. 3rd and 4. David Downs connects to B.J. Allen, breaks a tackle, breaks another, but it's not enough. He can't get the first down. Defense for Georgia comes through. B.J. Allen, 6 receptions, 51 yards. He's been getting first downs, but he couldn't get that one. And here is LeMay again, picking up a first down, connecting with his receiver, Terry. And they're in Baylor territory. And here is Keith Marshall, the speedy running back. I'm going to keep saying that. Picking up 10 yards. 2nd and inches. The guy just flies the moment the ball's in his hands. And here he is again. And he gets the first down, 6 yards. Baylor doesn't know whether to go after him or LeMay at this point. And Marshall picks up 8 yards, 3rd and 2. And LeMay is going to try to get the first down himself. And he does. And he connects with Justin Scott Wesley. 3rd and 1. And if they score, they're within 3 points of Baylor. And they do a wide open Green for a touchdown. And he got them a touchdown earlier rushing, and now he has one receiving. 3rd and 4, and LeMay's getting his rhythm going, and Baylor defense has no answer. And there is Lee, Jay Lee picking up the first down. 2nd and 11. Baylor's offense just only 1 touchdown. That big run by Linwood, and he gets picked off by Harvey Clemens. Georgia picks off Baylor. And David Downs makes a big mistake in such a crucial part of the game. Georgia is catching up. They cut the deficit down to just 3 points, and they get the ball back around midfield. Georgia has it working for them so far. No pressure. We've been seeing this. And here's LeMay, and he throws it down the field to Keith Marshall. And what did I say about speed? He picks up 42 yards. That's going to end the 3rd quarter. It's a 3-point game. It looks like Baylor was taking over, but Georgia was not letting up, and they're back in this game. We have an exciting game to go on in the 4th quarter. We haven't seen this with Baylor. They've been dominating these games, dominating their opponents, and this is the first time for them this season. And here's LeMay, and he just throws it away. Very dangerous. On 3rd down, they don't get the first down. Baylor's defense comes through, forcing Georgia into 3 points. And let's see if they can get this. And they do, and they tie up the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is tied. Before that, studio update, Texas Tech still tied with San Jose in the 3rd quarter. They're undefeated, and that streak is on the line. Them and Baylor both had a terrible season the previous season, and they're doing well so far, but they're both in jeopardy of giving up their first loss. 3rd and 7. This is a big 3rd down for Baylor. And here is David Downs, and he throws it down, and it's nearly picked off. And I don't know what Robbie Rose was doing there. He lost the ball, it seemed, and Georgia gets the ball back on 3rd and 7. And here's LeMay pump faking it, and he's going to take it himself. And he stopped just inches short from the 1st down. Baylor's going to get the ball back now. 3rd and 7, midway through the 4th quarter. And here is David Downs connecting with Moore. Moore's not down yet, and he's brought down 219 yards, 400 total yards, 219 passing for David Downs. And here is Downs using his legs to pick up the 1st down. Every play counts on this drive. And here's Shock Linwood with the big run. He's trying to run out. Defender misses, but he's pushed out 38 yards. Shock Linwood putting this team on his back. 3rd and goal. Let's see what Downs does. And there's Linwood. And he's in the end zone for a Baylor Bears touchdown. They take the lead. David Downs gets his first passing touchdown of the game. He made up for that pick, I'll tell you that. And Shock Linwood, 4 total touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving. It's going off this game. And Texas Tech has taken a 4-point lead on San Jose State. That's a close game there too. And back to this close game. It's a 7-point game. And here it's nearly picked off by Sean Oakman. He can't quite hold on to that one. He was in perfect position. That could have iced this game. But Georgia is given another chance. 3rd and 5. And LeMay's going to try to get it. But he's brought down after just 1-yard gain. And Baylor's defense comes through once again. But Georgia has no option but to go for it. 4th and 4. And it's nearly picked off by Kyle Fulks. But it didn't matter. They got the ball. And here's David Downs trying to pick up the 1st down, and he runs into his own lineman. 3rd and 3. Georgia has one more timeout. If they stop this, here's Shock Linwood running into his own lineman. He's not down, and Georgia's defense comes through and forcing Baylor to go for 3. If they take this, it is again a 10-point lead, and it's been haunting Georgia. Down 10, they have to keep making up for that. 1:05 left to go. 3rd and 5, big 3rd down. And Keith Marshall gets it done. He's been doing that a lot this half of the game. The second half. Here's LeMay throwing it deep down the field. And there is Xavier Howard deflecting. And he's been deflecting balls all season. And it's a big moment right there for Georgia. But Baylor came through to stop it. 2nd and 10. Throws it deep down the field. This time he connects. And the receiver is brought down after 52 yards. And LeMay, struggling in the 1st half, is just doing amazing in the 2nd half. Leading the league in touchdowns, 16. He adds 2 more in this game. And there it is. And he's going to get into the end zone. He stopped just inches short. They really wish they could have gotten in the end zone there. 35 seconds. Here is LeMay. Throws it up. And the receiver comes down with it. Derek Charles, a freshman wide receiver, gets the touchdown for the Georgia Bulldogs. And they're going to onside kick it here. Let's see if Baylor can get it. And they do. Let's see if they can hold on to it. And they do that as well. Corey Coleman. And they're going to take the knee and officially put this in the books. David Downs playing pretty well considering the interception he threw. He's been playing really well, and he helped this team to 41 points. Of course, majority of it went through the player of the game, Shock Linwood. 3 touchdowns rushing and 1 receiving, 179 yards rushing. Again, 4 games straight, 100+ yards. He has been going off all season. He's the main reason this team is undefeated. Baylor, 240 yards rushing, 225 passing. Defensive player of the game is Terrell Burt. 11 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. David Downs, 77% completion, 225 yards. He had a pretty decent game. And of course, Linwood, 3 touchdowns on 24 carries, 179 yards, 7.4 averaging. And the ball, receiving-wise, was just thrown all over the place by Downs. But B.J. Allen had the most receptions with 6. And here's LeMay, 3 touchdowns for him. He had a really good second half. Keith Marshall went off as well, 113 yards, 1 rushing touchdown for him. And LeMay spread the ball all over the place with Keith Marshall leading in receptions. Next week, Big 12 games start for Baylor, and they're on the road again to take on West Virginia. Stay tuned, guys.